Hi guys, this is Karan, founder of Cosmos. So if you've had a link of Cosmos for a meeting and you want to join, I want to take you through the flow of how do you want to join it. It's fairly simple. You don't really need a video to see it, but let me just take you through. So as a guest, I'm assuming you would just come from a browser. Try to come from a modern browser, Chrome or Firefox. Safari works but is not ideal. So once you press this link, you would come to a landing page for Cosmos, which will look something similar. You can put in your name, request to join, and then when you request to join, somebody inside the Cosmos space will let you in. And let me just go in, and once that happens, you will join into your Cosmos call fairly simply in a very in a very nice Zoom or Google Meet like gallery view, and that's it. That'll make you sorted. Now, if you're wondering that what's the point of having another meeting tool, then I would request you to give me 30 seconds and I'll show you what's the benefit of having Cosmos. So Cosmos is just not Google Meets, it does much more. Now, what Cosmos is basically a space. Over here you notice that you're represented by an avatar. You can move around. You have meeting rooms in which, if you go inside a meeting room, you see and hear everybody who's in that meeting room. And these meeting rooms work and behave like your Google Meets and Zoom calls. You can even lock one. And then if I go out of the meeting room is where the magic happens, which I call as the co-working spatial area. And over here, I only hear and see people who are close to me, i.e. who are close to me in this blue box. And when I'm working, I can basically minimize Cosmos over here and have Cosmos hang out in this pop-out mode, and I can very quickly switch my status so my colleagues know if I'm around or not. And if I'm listening or available, the calls are just on, so I can just quickly have a quick conversation. So I notice my colleague over here, Guri, is in listening mode, so I can just walk to him and the conversation just starts. I can say, hey Guri, can you please help me out with the Loom recording? And there he goes. He just unmutes and we can have quick collaboration. So first of all, please don't use Cosmos. Just like Google Meet, it does much more. Secondly, you might wonder, okay, then Karan, tell me how to use Cosmos. First is some teams use this like a virtual studio. Basically, it's a space which opens up when you start working and you wrap up work, you close the space, and then the space holds all your daily stand-ups, scrum sessions, daily review sessions with your managers, and also team office hours where you can help each other, ask for support. Of course, not every team wants to sit and work the whole day next to each other. For them, the teams use us for team office hours. We have some big companies like Netflix who use us this way. The team first agrees on specific times they want to use Cosmos. So Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 10 to 1. Everybody logs on, downloads a desktop app, much more easier to use. Choose your desk, and then you remain available in the space. And because of your presence in the space, it starts to spark questions, ideas, brainstorms, catch-ups. So try doing it with your team a couple of times a week, and you'll experience the magic. Then the last is that Cosmos is also used for workshops. These could be strategy workshops, onboarding workshops, and you might wonder, okay, I do this in Zoom, Google Meets, kind of works fine. No, it doesn't. And why not? Because if you're running your session on Google Meets, there's no breakout rooms. If you're running it on Zoom, you have a spreadsheet where you have to break out everybody individually. It's a mess. In Cosmos, everybody has agency. You just say, hey, we have a group of 20 people. Let's just break into groups of 2. You pick your partner, go find a room, turn on the recorder, and that's it. Everything happens. If the teacher or the coach wants to just be available and let students come to them one by one to ask questions, happens. People can queue. So Cosmos has these capabilities, everything just works, comes together. And plus, on top of that, your space has one link. It's not dying, it's just there. It just survives. It's an eternal link. So no fishing for links, just save the link, show up, have the conversation, and it just happens. Benefits: increase engagement, productivity. No matter what kind of people you bring together, they will feel more engaged, they will feel more productive. Streamlines communication, facilitates quick idea sharing, eases employee onboarding. Massive one. That's the benefit of Cosmos, and all these roads lead to a strong team culture.